This is the Elite 5. The Elite 5 is 5,000 CFM. It has it's really used for commercial duct cleaning. Can be used for residential because it's modular. So being modular, then all the plenums that you see here, the two plenum, one is residential, one is commercial, and as all of these units can be removed and replaced easily. So we will show you how that is done. But the Elite 3, the Elite 5, the advantage is that the air comes through here, through this commercial plenum. Now, the big advantage of this unit is that you have a high volume of filtration media. So you have 5 pockets here that are 27-inch deep. So the big advantage is that it has a high capacity of dust captation. And from there you have 2 on each side. You have 2 filters that can be HEPA filters, 24 by 24 by 6 inch on each side. So the more filtration you have, the better, less restriction it creates, and more air will flow through, even though there's dust, through your filters. So less restriction overall when you're using this unit. And again, this unit is variable speed. So the big advantage of all our equipment is that being variable speed is that it has a slow start. So you go from 0 to 5,000 CFM. It doesn't start at the 5,000 CFM in the moment you turn it on. It just goes slowly upward up to 5,000 CFM. So the big advantage here is that you have a unit that uses 2 1.5 horsepower motors with 2 back incline fan. And because of this, you need 2 separate 120 15 amp circuit to make it operational. But the advantage is that each motor works with a driver which permits it to start slowly, so you don't jump the breakers when using your Elite 5. Now, as I said, this is the residential plenum. The residential plenum that will attach directly on this section, which is removable. The residential plenum has a pocket bag, a high efficiency pocket bag that you can attach to it, and after that you can use your HEPA filter on each side of your unit. The other advantage of this unit is that you can use 1 motor or 2 motor at the same time. If ever you don't have 2 outlets to 120 or 220 50 hertz or 120 15 amp outlet, then you can just start 1 motor. The modular aspect of the Elite 5 is that you can disassemble all the components of the dust collector easily, which makes it very practical when you have to move from one area to another, because all the sections can be removed by removing here, there on the other side. You can remove the commercial plenum, install the residential plenum. And as you may see here, there's support on each side for your filter. So when you move the unit, then everything stays together. The back incline fan with the 2 turbines that will generate 5,000 CFM, and with the commercial plenum. So you maximize truly the power of your machine. And the unit as such is quite light. If you deassemble the unit, it's easily transportable, even in odd areas where you don't have a lot of space. For the Elite 5, again, we were explaining that there's 2 turbines, and the 2 turbines are controlled by 2 drivers separately. So you have 2 on and off switches for each motor, and as we were saying, you can use one motor if ever you don't have enough electrical outlet. And again, you have here a mini leak that permits you to verify if your filtration, filters are getting clogged to a point where they're inefficient. So if your pressure goes up to 6, then it is time for you to change the filters, the side filters and the pocket bag. Again, this unit, because of the driver, has a slow start, so it will start from 0 up to 5,000 CFM. You have to start the 2 motors at the same time so that the fan turns on exactly the same way. Again, the 2 drivers are here. You can adjust the speed if ever needed. In this case, you can always adjust the speed if needed in some of your applications. The unit can be used with an option with the ultraviolet system for 5,000 CFM. And again, all the components here can be removed removed and replaced easily from the commercial plenum to the side plenum and the residential plenum.